sunrise over the coast begins with a patrol already at sea. Every tear comes with a rhythm of readiness. Every vessel moves with the pulse of vigilance. For India, the ocean is not a boundary. It is a lifeline for trade, a corridor for power, a source of energy, security, of pride. And here, the Indian Navy stands tall, unseen, unyielding, unbroken. Indian Navy.
By Commander Amandeep Singh, we can now witness the 50-men Guard of Honor as it forms up. The ceremonial guard, with its immaculate turnout and sharp synchronized movements, is a perfect embodiment of the ethos of the Navy. The guard today is being commanded by Lieutenant Commander Vivek Jha, with Lieutenant Manish Rawat as the second officer of the guard. As the guard forms, dresses and advances, you will notice a smooth, wave-like flow in every action, each movement passing naturally into the next.
शुभ संध्या देवियों और सज्जनों, आज की परेड का नेतृत्व कमांडर अमनदीप सिंह कर रहे हैं। अब हम 50 सैनिक सम्मान गार्ड के गठन को देख सकते हैं। आज की गार्ड की कमान लेफ्टिनेंट कमांडर विवेक द्वारा संभाली जा रही है और लेफ्टिनेंट मनीष गार्ड के दूसरे अधिकारी के रूप में मौजूद हैं।
It is with profound pleasure and immense pride that I, Sub-Lieutenant Tejaswini Rao, together with Lieutenant Tanveer Singh, extend a warm welcome to each one of you to the commissioning ceremony of INS 335, the Ospreys.
Parade! West! Up!
अपार हर्ष और गहरी गर्व भावना के साथ मैं लेफ्टिनेंट तनवीर सिंह, सब लेफ्टिनेंट तेजस्वी राव के साथ आप सभी का INS 335 द ऑस्प्रे के कमिश्निंग समारोह में हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। इस ऐतिहासिक अवसर पर आपका यहां होना हमारे लिए सम्मान की बात है।
Before we commence the formal proceedings, there are a few essential guidelines for your kind attention. Guests are requested to switch off mobile phones and electronic devices for the duration of the ceremony. Brochures containing the day's program and information of the aircraft have been placed on your seats. Licensed personnel are positioned in every enclosure. Should you require any assistance or have a query, please feel free to approach them.
औपचारिक कार्रवाई प्रारंभ करने से पूर्व कृपया कुछ आवश्यक निर्देशों पर ध्यान दें। समारोह की अवधि के दौरान अतिथियों से अनुरोध है कि मोबाइल फोन एवं विद्युत उपकरण बंद रखें। प्रत्येक परिसर में सहयोग कर्मियों की व्यवस्था की गई है। किसी भी सहायता या सूचना की आवश्यकता होने पर निश्चिंत होकर उनसे संपर्क करें।
The MH-60R, proudly known as the Osprey, stands at the vanguard of modern naval aviation, representing the newest and most formidable addition to our naval air arm. Its potent weaponry, unmatched versatility, and ability to dominate across multi-mission profiles have rightfully earned it the title of the Flying Destroyer. Today, we gather to commission INS 335, the new home of this exceptional aircraft. This event marks far more than the raising of a squadron. It signifies a defining advancement in our nation's maritime prowess, strengthening the western seaboard.
MS-60R, जिसे गर्वपूर्वक ऑस्प्रे के नाम से जाना जाता है, आधुनिक नौसैनिक विमानों का अग्रदूत है। ये हमारे नेवल आर्म का नवीनतम तथा अत्यंत शक्तिशाली संवर्धन है। अपने आधुनिक कॉकपिट, अनुकूलनीय अभियान प्रणाली और नई पीढ़ी की संवेदक के साथ ये विमान पश्चिमी समुद्री तट पर अद्वितीय क्षमता लेकर आता है। इसकी प्रभावशाली मार्ग शक्ति, अतुल्य बहुभूमिका दक्षता और विभिन्न अभियान की रूपरेखा पर प्रभुत्व स्थापित करने की क्षमता ने इसे उचित ही आकाश का विध्वंसक उपाधि प्रदान की है।
The momentous occasion is being graced by Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, Param Vishish Seva Medal, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, the Chief of Naval Staff. Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, PVSM, AVSM, NM, assumed charge as the Chief of Naval Staff on 30th April 2024. An alumnus of Sainik School Rewa and the National Defence Academy, he was commissioned on 1st July 1985 and specialized in communication and electronic warfare. Over nearly 4 decades, he has commanded major warships and held key appointments, including Director Naval Operations, Chief of Personnel, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command, and Vice Chief of the Naval Staff.
ये ऐतिहासिक अवसर नौसेना प्रमुख एडमिरल दिनेश के त्रिपाठी परम विशेष सेवा मेडल, अति विशेष सेवा मेडल, नौसेना मेडल की ग्रामीय उपस्थिति में अभिभूत है।
The conducting officer of today's ceremony is Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan, AVSM, VSM, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command.
आज के समारोह के संचालन अधिकारी पश्चिमी नौसेना कमान के फ्लैग ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ वाइस एडमिरल कृष्णा स्वामीनाथन अति विशेष सेवा मेडल हैं।
The MH-60R Osprey is far more than an aircraft. It is a decisive instrument of the Indian Navy's modern maritime power, designed to dominate both the underwater and surface domains. In flight, it extends the fleet's vision. In operation, it strengthens every formation it joins. Each launch of the Osprey reflects India's commitment to safeguarding the Indo-Pacific with speed, intelligence, and assured maritime strength. We now await the arrival of Rear Admiral Ajay D. Theophilus, Flag Officer, Naval Aviation.
अब हम रियर एडमिरल अजय थियोफिलस फ्लैग ऑफिसर नेवल एविएशन के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हैं।
Rear Admiral Ajay D. Theophilus took over and was commissioned into the executive branch on 1st July 1991. In his illustrious career of over 3 decades, he has held numerous prestigious appointments such as Captain Air Hansa, CO Talwar, followed by Commanding Officer Tarkash and Hansa, and Deputy Commandant of Indian Naval Academy.
Parade! Stop! अलर्ट बजाओ. Parade! West, stop!
We now await the arrival of Rear Admiral Janak Bevely, AVSM, VSM, Assistant Chief of Naval Staff Air.
अब हम रियर एडमिरल जनक बेवली एवीएसएम वीएसएम असिस्टेंट चीफ ऑफ नेवल स्टाफ एयर की आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हैं.
Parade! Stop! अलर्ट बजाओ. Parade! West, stop!
We now await the arrival of Vice Admiral Rahul Vilas Gokhale, YSM, NM, Chief of Staff, Western Naval Command.
अब हम वाइस एडमिरल राहुल विलास गोखले वाईएसएम एनएम चीफ ऑफ नेवल स्टाफ वेस्टर्न नेवल कमांड के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हैं.
अलर्ट बजाओ। परेड वेश ड्रॉप।
We now await the arrival of Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan, AVSM, VSM, Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Naval Command.
परेड सावधान। अलर्ट बजाओ।
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of chief guest of today's ceremony, the Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, PVSM, AVSM, NM.
देवी और सज्जनों, हम अब आज के समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि नौसेना प्रमुख एडमिरल दिनेश के त्रिपाठी पीवीएसएम, एवीएसएम, एनएम के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हैं।
परेड सावधान। अलर्ट बजाओ। परेड। जनरल सल्यूट। सलामत शस्त्र। के निरीक्षण के लिए प्यार आशीर्वाद।
The Chief of Naval Staff will now review the 50-men ceremonial guard of honor.
नौसेना प्रमुख अब 50 सदस्यीय गार्ड ऑफ ऑनर का निरीक्षण करेंगे।
Chief guests will now be introduced to the commissioning heads of department and regulators.
परेड पेश अप।
May I now request Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan, AVSM, VSM, the Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command, to kindly address the gathering.
Chief of the Naval Staff, Admiral Dinesh Tripathi, Chief of Staff, Western Naval Command, Vice Admiral Rahul Gokhale, former Chief of the Naval Staff, Admiral K.B. Singh, ACNS Air, Rear Admiral Janak Bevely, Flag Officer Naval Aviation, Rear Admiral Ajay Theophilus, Vice Admiral Puneet Bahel, retired, Rear Admiral Philippos, Panu.
The sea, India's first frontier. The oceans pressing against its shores. 11,000 kilometers of coastline. A frontier of waves. moves.
Guard! General salute! Salame!
Every sunrise over the coast begins with a patrol already at sea. Every dare comes with a rhythm of readiness. Every vessel moves with the pulse of vigilance. For India, the ocean is not a boundary. It is a lifeline for trade, a corridor for power, a source of energy, security, of pride. And here, the Indian Navy stands tall, unseen, unyielding, unbroken. Indian Navy, forged by the sea.
The Indian Navy today stands as a combat-ready, credible, cohesive, future-ready force to protect, promote, and pursue India's national interests anytime, anywhere, anyhow.
The Navy lives in a state of constant alert, awake to every horizon. From colossal carriers to swift frigates, slicing through the swell. Each vessel is a moving citadel, a fusion of strength and precision.
Seaboard. The helicopters have flown over 200 hours from 23rd June 25, allowing the aircraft and the crew to undergo rigorous trials, testing and training. This has enabled streamlining of SOPs for the deployment on frontline platforms of the Western Fleet on missions covering the full spectrum of naval operations by day and by night. The squadron derives its name from the mighty osprey, nature's consummate predator that thrives at the intersection of land, air, and sea, hovering with absolute control and scanning the waters below before striking with absolute precision. The MS-60R helicopters will no doubt hope to embody these very qualities and deliver decisive effects for the Indian Navy in the surface, subsurface, and aerial domains. Ladies and gentlemen, the MS-60R is a combat-proven platform that has a reputation that is well beyond any doubt. Technologically sophisticated, the helicopter ushers in a new era for the Navy as we prepare to bid adieu to its worthy predecessor, the Sea King 42 Bravo. The new platform is agile and versatile and will be an integral part of fleet operations, especially in our carrier battle groups. Its state-of-the-art weapon and sensor suite is expected to provide fillip to our warfighting capabilities in all dimensions. As we commission the squadron in a few minutes, I compliment the commanding officer designate and his team for their efforts in preparing for this momentous event, for integrating the aircraft with the Western Fleet, and for working tirelessly to expand the envelope of its operations. I would like to remind them, however, that today's ceremony is not only about placing a new and extremely capable machine in their hands. It is also about the trust and faith that the Navy reposes in them to operate these expensive and invaluable frontline assets with maturity, boldness, professionalism, and a sense of purpose, so that they leave behind a legacy that future generations of naval aviators would be very proud of. They need to fly these ospreys with confidence and proficiency, maintain them with meticulous care and foresight, and operate them with the highest professionalism and courage. Only then will they do justice to themselves, their new helicopter, their squadron, and the Navy. I conclude by once again thanking the CNS for gracing the occasion and wish the commanding officer designate and his team victory in every mission and success in every task, always. May the number of safe landings the squadron sees in the years to come equal the number of takeoffs, and may the Ospreys touch the sky with glory and accomplishment each time they get airborne. God bless INAS 335 and all personnel that serve under her banner. Thank you. Jai Hind.
As per the naval traditions, Commanding Officer Desek would now read the Sanskrit invocation, the lines of which are taken from Atharva Veda. May I now request Captain Dhirendra Bish, Nausena Medal, Commanding Officer Desek, INS 335, to kindly recite the invocation.
अतीदिदो रदीतिरंतक्षम दिति माता सपिता सपुत्रः विश्वे देव अदिति पंचजना अदितिजत भद अदितिजत नित्वम महिम्बू मात्रम सुब्रतनाम तस्य पत्नो वसे हवमहे तविक्षत्राम जरूरंतम रुचो सुष्मणिम दितिम वाजस नुप्रस्वे मपत्रम महीम दिति नाम वत्सा करामहे यस्य उपस्थ उर्वंती रक्षाम सानः शर्म त्रिवरुथम नि यच्छात.
Keeping in line with the highest traditions of Indian Navy, a commissioning warrant is given by the Chief of Naval Staff to the commanding officer of the unit being commissioned. Now, Commanding Officer INS 335 would read out the commissioning warrant.
Commissioning order by the Chief of the Naval Staff. Whereas the Government of India has decided that Indian Naval Air Squadron 335 be commissioned, you are hereby directed to proceed to commission the said Air Squadron on the 17th day of December 2025 or as soon thereafter as circumstances permit. Indian Naval Air Squadron 335 will be administered by the flag of the Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command, given under my hand this day, the 17th day of December 2025. Signed, Dinesh K. Tripathi, Admiral, Chief of the Naval Staff.
May I now request Mrs. Leela Swaminathan, President Nava Western Region, and Mrs. Savita Theophilus, President Nava Goa Area. I now request Mrs. Leela Swaminathan, President Nava Western Region, to unveil the commissioning plaque of INS 335. I now kindly request the ladies to proceed to the seating area. May I now request the Chief of Naval Staff to present the Silver Salver to CO 335. May I now request the conducting officer, FOCNC West, to present the MH-60R model to the chief guest. May I kindly request the Chief of Naval Staff to address the gathering.
Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan, Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Naval Command. Admiral Karamveer Singh, our former Chief of Naval Staff and a helicopter pilot himself. Vice Admiral Rahul Gokhale, Chief of Staff of Western Naval Command. Rear Admiral Janak Wavely, ACNS Air. Rear Admiral Ajay Theophilus, FOGA and FONA. Flag officers serving and retired, commanding officers and officers in charges, Captain Dhirendra Bhisht, commanding officer of INS 335, commissioning crew of the newly commissioned squadron, distinguished veterans and invitees, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. I am delighted to be here today at the home base of Indian Naval Aviation, INS Hansa, for the commissioning of INS 335, the Ospreys. The induction of the versatile, multi-role MS-60R helicopter on the western seaboard excuse me, as the first operational squadron marks an important milestone for our Navy. The commissioning today also comes at a moment of great significance. 2025 marks 75 years since the Government of India had approved the formation of a Fleet Air Arm, a decision that gave wings to naval aviation, thereby transforming our Navy into a multi-dimensional potent force and giving us a decisive edge at sea. It is a matter of even greater significance that precisely 64 years ago, on the night of 17th and 18th December 1961, commenced Operation Vijay, wherein ships of the Indian Navy sailed into Goa to liberate it from the Portuguese. There too, naval aviation played its part. The maritime environment around us today, ladies and gentlemen, is more complex and contested than ever before. Shifting geopolitics, fast-moving technologies, and an expanding spectrum of threats, from gray zone activities to supply chain disruptions at sea, are shaping the new reality. In this ongoing flux, our Honorable Prime Minister, during his address at the Maritime Leaders Conclave at the India Maritime Week on 29th October this year, aptly articulated, and I quote, "When the global seas are rough, the world looks for a steady lighthouse. India is well poised to play that role with strength and stability," unquote. And then, as our Honorable Raksha Mantri, Shri Rajnath Singh, has said, and I quote again, "India's economic prosperity is linked to maritime security. It is therefore necessary to ensure freedom of navigation and keep sea routes, which are our maritime highways, safe." Guided by these visions and fully cognizant of the emerging challenges in the maritime domain, the Indian Navy has remained steadfast in adding credible capabilities and strengthening deterrence across domains. In 2022, we commissioned our second P-8I Air Squadron at this very airbase, augmenting our shore-based fixed-wing capabilities to operate across domains. Complementing the P-8Is, the Navy is progressing the acquisition of 15 MQ-9 Sea Guardian RPAs, which will significantly enhance our ability to maintain persistent maritime surveillance and comprehensive maritime domain awareness across our maritime areas of interest. In addition to building shore-based aviation capabilities, the Navy has maintained an unwavering focus on the enhancement of the integral shipborne aviation capabilities, both fixed and rotary wing. It is in this context that the signing of the contract for 26 Rafale M carrier-borne aircraft assumes particular significance, strengthening our long-range maritime strike and land attack capabilities along with the fleet air defense. Complementing the deck-based fighters, rotary wing platforms that includes the shipborne uncrewed aviation systems extend the fleet's ability to undertake persistent surveillance and air surveillance, standoff, anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare, logistics support, and search and rescue at sea. Today, we provide a fillip to the Navy's integral air capability on the western seaboard, adding greater punch to our frontline fleet platforms. The MS-60R, with its world-class sensors, advanced avionics, and potent weapon suite, will enhance maritime domain awareness and enable rapid response across anti-submarine warfare, maritime strike, and search and rescue missions. While the 335 Squadron is being formally commissioned today at Goa, the MS-60R helicopter has already proven its prowess across multiple missions, which includes Operation Sindoor, Tropics 2025, and the recently concluded Tri-Services exercise in November. I am therefore happy to note that the squadron being commissioned today is fully operational, ready to deploy with the fleet from day one, reflecting our deep commitment to expeditious capability induction and integration. As we operationalize the capabilities of this platform, we are also parallelly pursuing integration of indigenous weapons and sensors on this helicopter in close cooperation with Indian industry in keeping with the Navy's commitment. Charge and in the near future, missiles are fully made in India. The Indian Navy has also indigenously developed the infrastructure, training systems, and maintenance capabilities necessary to sustain these platforms, again aligned with our vision of Atmanirbharta. On this occasion, let me congratulate all stakeholders at Naval Headquarters, Headquarters Naval Aviation, Headquarters Western Naval Command, and INS Hansa, as also the commanding officer of INS 335 for all the planning, diligence, and hard work that has gone into making this milestone possible. To the commissioning crew, you have the onerous responsibility of setting the highest standards of professional excellence and bringing cutting-edge combat capability and operational readiness to our fleet. The name Osprey symbolizes sharp vision, agility, and precision, qualities I am confident you will embody, remaining ever ready and ever victorious. Here, I would like to invoke an old saying that out of fear of the osprey, fish turn belly up in surrender. I am confident that you, the ospreys of INS 335, will give a befitting reply to any challenge to India's maritime security and write a new chapter in our Navy's shipborne aviation, revitalizing the legacy of potent multi-role helicopters embarking our platforms. I also take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the families of the squadron's personnel who have been a steadfast pillar of support to the squadron crew while they work tirelessly to reach this momentous day. In the end, I wish you all and the ships that you embark safe flying and happy hunting. I'm confident that the Ospreys will vigilantly guard our seas, strike with precision, and ensure our fleet's readiness to protect and promote India's national maritime interest anytime, anywhere, anyhow. May you live up to your motto, Sarve Yuddhestu Jayate. Jalme Vyas Balme Utas. Jai Hind.
I now request all the dignitaries to proceed to the seating area. In its brief yet extraordinary journey, the Osprey has already carved a legacy of unparalleled milestones. The film you are about to witness captures the countless hours of perseverance, precision, and professionalism that have shaped its path. It brings to life the evolution of an idea into an operational asset, highlighting our strides in technology, mission readiness, and aviation excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Osprey movie.
the induction of MS-60R helicopter as INS 335 marks a significant milestone in the history of Indian naval aviation. With its state-of-the-art sensors and combat potential, it is sure to raise and enhance the might and reach of Indian Navy. With this potent machine and our capable crew, we will ensure that we conquer every battlefield and live up to our motto, Sarv Yuddeshu Jayati. Shanno Varna, Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention towards the skies ahead. In just a moment, the star of today's ceremony will make its presence felt. The MH-60R Osprey, acclaimed worldwide as the pinnacle of multi-mission helicopter excellence. At the helm of the formation is Lieutenant Commander Anmol Rawat. On the starboard side, we have Lieutenant Commander Ayush, and on the port side, we have Lieutenant Commander Brahmjot Singh. In the global aviation community, great achievements.
I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I know that I'm alive. I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I know that I'm alive. When you glance the day, I just drift away. That